Alrighty guys, today makes 2 weeks that I've been living in my Jeep. My plants are doing well. There's another plant over here, a cactus back there that was actually given to me by my friend Brent, whose property I'm staying on. And I have aloe vera down there, baby, that was given to me by another friend that I used to work with. Now today I have my solar panels out. I have a solar panel there, 3 panels, 15 watts. I have that 11, which is a battery pack also, charging. I have this Anchor solar panel up here that I've been using to charge my phone. That's 21 watt. And it's been raining a lot here. Let me see. This battery pack is working on 75%. I have a pretty good fire going. A lot of wood. And that is because my friend who lives up the hill there, Brent, I've been living here 2 weeks and I have not talked to him. Just because of work, get home so late in the evening. He doesn't get home till even later than I do. I have not wanted to bother him. Yesterday being Good Friday, he come home about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I made the walk up to the house and talk to him. Even though I had cut some of this wood up out here, he made the comment of, all that wood out there in the field you can cut up. I said, well, I cut up some of it. He's like, cut up all of it. Cut it up and burn it. So there was probably 10, 12 logs out here. You can see where one was laying right there. I cut the end off of this one. This one I haven't touched. You can see here where I cut one out. Here where I've taken half of this one. My $4.99 saw from Rural King, which is kind of like a local farmer's hardware store. I cut that all out, or that half. I've taken half of this one. You can see. Another one here. Another one here. So I've cleaned this field out of wood. I don't know why it's here or whatever, but he told me I could burn it. So I'm burning it. I'm cutting it up. I told Brent when he agreed to let me stay out here that I would leave the property cleaner than when I came here. And for me to get all this just rotting wood out of this field for him, I mean, that's one thing. But down here by the barn was the path was full of sticks and limbs that fell out of the trees. You can see another one right there in just to the right of that pine that I will cut up and drag up here and burn. I mean, it gives me something to do, gives me a fire to sit by. You can tell it's been raining a lot. I mean, I drive up there to turn around. I mean, thank God I got 4-wheel drive. But I drive up there to turn around, come back down here, and then he's like, Brent asked me also, he's like, why don't you have any shelters built or anything like that out there? I was like, dude, I don't know. I said, I'm just trying to be respectful and respect your property. And I told him, I said, I told you I'd clean it up as best I could. Leave it cleaner than when I came here. I've picked up some trash out in the woods and burn it. And he's like, man, do whatever you want. He's like, if you want to build a shelter, build a shelter. So I'm guessing that's probably what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. I'm probably planning on staying here another 3 weeks to a month. I mean, I park right there. Here's that other limb that's just a little too big to drag out of here that I'll cut up. And the property line ends right there where that barbed wire fence is. I mean, you know, these old tires, I can't really do nothing with those other than, I don't know, you'd have to get a hold of somebody to recycle them. But yeah, this barbed wire fence is the property line here. And it runs back through the woods there, down into that gully. From where, you know, where it goes from there, I don't know. Here's another tree I could cut in half and drag up. I already tried pulling it out, but it's still connected that end, at that end on the roots. So, yeah, that barbed wire fence kind of just zigzags around supposedly the property line. I have not been down in that gully yet to see where or what, but I will be in the near future. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update as what's going on. I'm still doing good, living good out here, enjoying life, and free rent thanks to good friends, or a good friend. And there's just nothing more enjoyable than sitting around a bonfire, and there's plenty of wood around to burn. The first day I built this bonfire, all the grass was wanting to catch on fire, which I don't have a problem now with all the rain, but I actually burnt off the grass probably a good 10-15 foot radius around the fire just to keep it from spreading. But yeah, you can see all the logs that I've dragged out of the field and cut off and dragged out here. And you can see the, you know, these are all fresh cut ends where I've cut out of that field over there and dragged them over here to the fire and just kind of lay them on and burn them in half. And then all those burnt, charred ends help make it easier to start the next fire. I mean, I had a fire out here yesterday and it was raining all day, and it was because of those burnt, charred ends that I was able to light that fire and have a bonfire and come out and stand by it and warm up when the rain let up. So just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's going on. My muddy Jeep there, and I got solar, I got power, got lots of wood to burn and lots of woods to explore. So just kind of an update for you guys. We'll see you on the next one.